Breakdown with Busted.
On May 2nd, the vacation is over.
Last time I saw her, she was with this guy in his truck. I swear I've never seen her before in my life.
Looks like she got away from you.
My wife did not leave me. Get down on the ground!
Until you live it,
Where is she?
you'll never know what hit you. Kurt Russell,
You better pray she's alive.
Breakdown, rated R. Starts Friday, May 2nd everywhere.
You gave my wife a ride. You were supposed to drop her off at Bell's Diner.
Look, I don't know how to tell you this, but I've never seen you before in my life.
Suspense movies don't get any better than Breakdown.
Looks like she got away from you.
My wife did not leave me.
It's the best movie I've seen all year.
When do I see my wife?
Just start walking.
Where is she?
Put it at the top of your must-see list.
Tough man to get hold of. What do you want?
Breakdown. Don't miss it. Rated R. Starts Friday everywhere.
Or tonight on VTV. I'm so envious of that voice. How are you, Mike?
I'm good. How are you doing, sir?
Good. So yes, this is Breakdown from, when was it? 1997. Bloody hell.
Yeah, it was a good year.
It was. I think, I'm almost certain I saw it in the cinema.
Mhm.
But,
Yeah, I think I rented it when I first saw it.
well, like it said, in America it was it May 97, May 2nd. And then, when did us Brits get it? Let's have a look. Oh dear, it's all the way down the list, all the way down the list, all the way down. Oh, it's still going, still scrolling. Did I miss this? Oh no, there you go. May 22nd, 1998. So,
Oh, wow.
that's a year. That's when was it Switzerland and Hungary had a video premiere before us.
Yeah, that kind of sucks a little bit. That, you know, they get it later. You know, you guys.
Yeah,
get
that's
it
way later.
Yeah.
And the United Arab Emirates got it in 2021. So not a bit better.
2021. Whoa.
I
Wow.
don't know why they didn't like this, but yes, hello Andy.
Hello, Andy.
So yeah, this had a $36 million budget, and the trailer makes it look like a action film, but it's not really until the last 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty suspenseful, I would say.
Yes,
Thriller.
it's more suspense, but it is a Dino De Laurentiis film, which I didn't realize.
Yeah, I forgot that. Yeah. Yeah, Kurt Russell was really just the star in the 90s, wasn't he? He did so many good movies.
So yes. Where was it filmed? Sedona, Arizona, Sacramento, the American River, Victorville, Barstow, Utah, of course. But have you ever done a cross-country trip like this through the deserts or anything?
No, not yet. I want to, though, someday.
Yeah, me too. I don't know, because it's like haven't seen a car in 5 hours and stuff like that, or like.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I would like to go see like the Grand Canyon and stuff like that.
The stuff of legends, yes.
Yeah, see some of the like filming locations of like old westerns.
Well,
and
yeah.
stuff. You know,
Every time I think of the Grand Canyon, all I can think of is a National Lampoon's Vacation, rather than a western. So I got some Funky Punch tonight.
Oh, yeah, Funky Punch.
What have you got?
I have the Mountain Dew.
Which one is it? Oh, no.
Just regular Mountain Dew.
Regular Mountain Dew. I wonder if I should try it, because the American one is probably different to the British one we get.
I don't know. They have like a bunch of varieties now in the States.
Exactly. Which we have to go to American stores to get.
No.
Because you can't get it in the shops. You can get basic Mountain Dew in the shops. And then specialist shops have the American flavors.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the same for sweets and stuff. I need Jolly Ranchers. I have to go to a special shop.
Oh, wow.
But if I can find my remote, I'll press play and we'll see where it is. Warm up the tape.
Yeah, I'm going to use a DVD today.
Okay. Let's see. Right. Is that going to show up on my screen too much?
Oh, the picture. Yeah, let me do something like that.
Nudge half of it away.
Yeah.
Well, it's unlike it's a high HD picture. So it could cause a copyright. There you go. Ah, that's plenty. Thank you. So yeah, when was the last time you saw this? Because for me, it was a few years ago.
Actually, I watched it. It's been like a few months ago, like 6 months ago. I found this on DVD. I never had it, so I went ahead and got it.
Right. So yes, this is a Fox video back in the day. Obviously, hang on. Where's my remote? You have to pause it when the film starts because that's the trouble with. I don't know why it's a Paramount picture now, but I thought it'd be maybe it's because there's trailers. You got something about Mary. That's how old this film is. Bloody hell.
Oh yeah, they used to have a ton of trailers.
Oh look, I can skip the adverts on my physical media. Don't have to sit through 2 minutes of adverts.
Yeah.
Halfway through a film.
That was kind of entertaining though back in the day. You know, you get VHS and watch the trailer. Well, even some DVDs was like that too.
Indeed. Oh,
they would make you watch it too. Sometimes you couldn't skip it.
Yeah, it depends. If 9 times out of 10 back in the day, I used to skip the trailers because I thought, I've already seen all these trailers before.
Mm-hmm.
But now we've got Alec Baldwin and Anthony Hopkins fighting bears. What's it called? I forgot what the film's called. The Edge. That was it. With it's got Bart the Bear in it from Great Outdoors. Right, spelling film. There we go. So I'll pause it there when the map is forming, and then I'll catch up. What's that dog doing?
I know, right?
Dissing me by the sound of it.
I'll have the mute ready.
Right, so yeah, there we go. 90 Paramount Pictures is on my screen. Right, ready?
Yep, ready.
Here we go. So, who's in the chat? Andy Nicholas is here. Hello. Oh, I saw Breakdown at the Movies in 1997. There you go. Evening. Mike, the real fifth Beatle, who's here today, but wasn't around yesterday when he was supposed to be.
Hello.
Pretty boys here. Hello. The Edge is a good movie. It says Off-Grid Terps, which it is.
Yeah, I haven't seen that or The Game, with Michael Douglas.
Oh, the Michael Douglas one. Yeah, David Fincher one. I do like that one.
Yeah, I missed it somehow.
But The Edge, yeah. I love The Edge. Yeah, it's a very good film. So, yeah, we got J.T. Walsh in this. Has he ever played a good guy? I was trying to think of that, Oh, he's playing along, so Awkward Twerps.
I think it would be weird if he was a good guy. It's always a slime ball guy with him.
Jack McGee's in this. Oh, play. Sorry. There you go. He's off. So we got who else is there? See, the VHS is already in the desert because it does look gorgeous country, but then again, if you break down without water, you're in trouble.
Yeah, big time. So it's got Kathleen Quinlan.
That's it. I'm trying to remember who it was, but
it's kind of a small cast. I mean, it's got some supporting people that you've seen in a bunch of movies.
Yes.
But you don't know their name or something.
MC McGinley, who's like a redneck, something in all the stuff he does.
Mm-hmm.
He said this is the darkest role he's ever done, and he regrets it. So never mind. It's got Rex Linn from Cliffhanger and a few other films. I think they've cast lots of people that usually play bad guys. So as they appear in the film, you don't know whose side they're on.
Yeah.
But it is co-written by director Jonathan Mostow, who had the idea when he was driving through the desert to go to Las Vegas. Like, what would happen if he broke down and someone kidnapped his wife?
This movie kind of reminded me of Unlawful Entry that has Kurt Russell in it too. It kind of seems like he's fighting for his wife, somehow. You know what I mean? He's a similar guy, sort of.
Yes, that's true. Yes, JT Walsh died a year later. Unfortunately, he was everywhere in the 90s. But
Oh yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Boyd Christopher Green's here. Yes, Kidnap was a lame rip-off of this. Who did Kidnap? Because this technically is a rip-off of something else. Did say. I'll find it in a minute.
Yeah, I can't. Oh, is it The Vanishing?
No, because that was around the same time, wasn't it? But
yeah, that was a remake of I guess.
Because there was a
Dutch film.
American remake, wasn't there?
Yeah.
But this is a very similar plot to a 1973 TV movie called Dying Room Only, where the husband disappears in the middle of a road trip in the desert, and Cloris Leachman is the wife who has to find him and track down his abductors. And that story is a Richard Matheson story.
Oh, cool.
Oh, here we go. The old cut you off. And then our meet up. I started collecting VHS about a year ago. I have around 650 films already. Oh, and this is his first time watching Breakdown. Well, you should enjoy this. This is like one of the highest rated films I've ever done from IMDb. It's got 7 on IMDb, which is very high.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it is a lot of fun. I mean, it's a pretty good rewatchable movie, too.
Because it's everyone when I posted it the other day when I was watching it, everyone said it's a fantastic movie, and they haven't seen it for a while. But yeah, Kurt Russell still got a bit of his mullet from Tango and Cash, even though it's 8 years later.
Yeah, he kind of had that going, didn't he? For a while.
It's still got that amazing hair now, so I'm very jealous.
Well, now it's come back a little bit. Apparently,
yes.
People doing the mullet. I don't
know. Because where is he? What was apart from Escape from LA? He's Elvis Presley's voice in Forrest Gump. Let's see, his 90s. Backdraft 91, Unlawful Entry 92, Captain Ron, which I love, is 92 as well. Tombstone 93, Stargate 94, Executive Decision 96, Escape from LA 96, Breakdown 97, Soldier 98, and that was it. 3 years off until 33,000 Miles of Graceland in 2001.
Yeah, I need to get that one too in my collection.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. Then we get I guess that's Kidnap is an okay film. Liam Neeson vibes. Breakdown or Backdraft. Oof. But Backdraft's too long, but it's got some amazing special effects, fire and Hans Zimmer score, but there is too much family drama.
Yeah, it's got a big cast too.
Yes, another one of the Baldwins. If Mike's ex had been kidnapped by rednecks, I would have said, "Oh well, and flew back to the UK alone." Now, what is a moon pie?
Oh, moon pie is like it's got marshmallow in the middle of it.
Right, a lot by the look of it.
Yeah, I've had a couple of them. They're okay, but some people go nuts about them.
Yes, because she's got. Well, I guess you get them in the old truck stops by the look of it. I think we have something similar here called a wagon wheel, which is a biscuit in chocolate with a little bit of marshmallow in the middle, but
yeah,
they look like they have a. So, pop quiz to you in the chat: what would you rather have, $90,000 or 90,000 donuts?
$90,000.
Yes,
it was tax free.
I have no idea because that comes up later as part of the plot.
Yeah, that was that contest on there on the donuts.
Yeah. And then because they threatened to kill her if she hasn't got any money, and then she says, "We've got 90,000. I checked with my husband," and then he says, "You're the donut king, aren't you?" And that clicks to him of what the money amount they're talking of.
Hmm.
Now, there was a prologue to this film that was cut out. Let me have a look. Because it was about... I think Kurt Russell's character was a newscaster or a news reporter, and he was out doing something, reporting on the news, and then a child gets killed or shot on his watch, and then he decides to quit his job and move to another city away.
Mm.
But here it just says he's got a new job in another city, and they're moving because they've got no money.
Yeah,
which isn't too bad.
Yeah,
But-
it's pretty good though. You know, it really kind of got me because it's like I don't want to give the spoilers away or anything, but it's like it's with his wife. It's like, is she in on it or is So that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't know this was already a remake. It's not. Well, yeah, it's a similar story. They just twisted it enough. They didn't get sued.
Yeah.
The ending of this film is phenomenal with trucks and awesome stunt. Well, yes, there's a few stuntmen. Sven Thorsson's in this, but I don't think you see him. Oh, he saw Soldier at the movies in '98. Yeah, that's in the Blade Runner universe. Soldier. He definitely fell off at the end of the '90s. Yeah. Oh, off-grid Terps would take the donuts. Because it doesn't specify if you get 90,000 up front or if you get spread over a certain time limit.
Yeah.
How about if you take the 90,000 donuts and sell them for $1 each, making $90,000? You'd have to be a hell of a salesman, because they look
Yeah.
like tiny donuts as well.
Yeah,
Not
it's
big
those little.
ones, so to get $1 for them.
Yeah.
Yes, I haven't. Last time I saw Stargate, I didn't enjoy it as much as like the first time I saw it at the cinema.
You know, I've never seen that, and there was
Ah.
a TV show of it on Sci-Fi.
Yeah, many
Channel, I
TV
believe.
shows.
Yeah.
There was the main one, Stargate SG, and then there was Atlantis, and then they went to across the universe and all sorts of stuff.
Hmm.
All different people. Then Soldier was a bad film with us. Unfortunately, so it's not a great film, but he's great in it. Except he's mostly mute, I think. Why would you make Kurt Russell mute?
Yeah. No,
Oh, and Off Good Terps has seen this film, as he's found out 10 minutes in. I did the same the other day. I was halfway through a werewolf film, and I realized I had watched it at the beginning of the month, but it's so bad I
Wow.
never noticed. Yes, I also thought the young bad guy in this was Lee Evans, who's a British comedian. But
Oh, really?
it's a small character called what's his name? Noseworthy is the actor. He's in this and Event Horizon and a few other things at the time. But he does look like Lee Evans, he's in Something About Mary. He's the British guy with the crutches.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's
What
right.
turns out to be an American pizza dude. Yes. Soldier and Escape from LA both fought very badly, unfortunately. But this did very well. Made some good money on a low budget. There's JT Walsh, who apparently after he was handed the script, he crossed off a lot of his dialogue to make himself seem more mysterious, if you don't know. And there was a lot of him talking about his life and stuff, and you think, well, he said you don't really need to know anything about him. The more mysterious he is, the better.
Yeah.
And then that is correct. I remember now. This is a good one. Yes, this is a good film. What's your favorite Kurt Russell Disney movie? I like Strongest Man in the World. I don't know much of them, many of them. I only know, The Computer Who Wore Tennis Shoes. But I have seen The Strongest Man in the World. But they all seem to be the same thing. He gets a special power and then...
Hmm. It's like I can picture him, but I can't think of the names right off.
Exactly. He did quite a few of them. And of course, he did... What was it? Late 70s, he did Elvis Presley film, directed by John Carpenter, and then the rest is history.
Yeah, I recently got that. Added it to I had never seen it. I forgot that John Carpenter did that one. Got it. Yeah.
It's the same
pretty
thing
good.
as what? Late 70s. Gary Busey was Buddy Holly.
Buddy Holly.
Buddy Holly.
Yeah, that's a good one too. Yeah, that's a good biopic.
Who'd have thunk it? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Do you like Escape from LA or do you hate it? I don't hate it. It's very much a remake, isn't it? I watched both back to back once, and they're very similar. Just a
Yeah,
different board.
it's a movie I want to like so badly, and I don't know. I've given up on it so many times. I've like had
Yes.
laser discs, and I've like sold them, got them, and I got it back again. I don't know. One day, I don't know.
I think it's one of those films. I remember it coming out because I was in London at the time, and its posters were everywhere. It's all over the marquees of the cinemas. And then I must have read the reviews. I didn't bother going to see it. But I love the first one, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the last we'll see of Catherine Quinlan until the end. Dark Blue is a good film, police thriller as well. Yes, that's Kurt Russell, isn't it?
Mhm.
Oh, I might watch Cuckoo today, or Cuckoo. Dan Stevens is becoming a horror staple. Oh, it's a good movie as well. Yes, I do like Dan Stevens because he was in The Guest, although that's 10 years ago. But he was in Abigail, wasn't he? But I haven't seen that yet.
Let's see. Have you seen the what's that, Late Night with the Devil yet? That's pretty.
I keep meaning to watch that, but yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it next month. I know everyone loves it until like the last 5 minutes or whatever it is.
Yeah. I won't say anything about it. I like it pretty well though.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll enjoy it. Dark Blue is good, but wasn't the Lee Evans clone and his yes, wasn't Quinlan? Yes, she's in Event Horizons. Yes, thank you, Mike Miles. Welcome. Now I've got a quiz for you. Kurt Russell has starred with J.T. Walsh 3 times before this film. Can you name the 3 films? I haven't seen Freeze Frame. I don't know Freeze Frame. Dark Blue is fucking fantastic. Soldier was the biggest budget direct-to-video film, apparently. Yes, that is true, because it bombed so hard they just chucked it to video everywhere.
I think one of them is Tequila Sunrise.
Yes, it is. I think Kurt Russell shoots him in that one as well.
And
he is excellent. I think best character of the 90s he was.
then probably Backdraft. I think so.
Sorry?
Backdraft?
Yes, he's in Backdraft.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to answer these. In Soldier, they tried to mimic Universal Soldier, Rambo, Aliens in one movie, and it just failed, pretty much. This is kind of his last good film. Oh, very good, very enjoyable. Have you not seen the Christmas Chronicles 1 and 2?
Yeah,
The donuts would be stale by the time they got through 100 of them, exactly. You're sick at the sight of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. Kurt Russell was on an episode of a TV show, The Fugitive, in the 60s. There you go. Was he a very young lad in that, was he?
Yeah, he's probably a preteen, I would say.
There's Jack McGee, who's in Lethal Weapon 2. I think he's in Basic Instinct. But he's also in the Christmas Chronicles, I think. So it mentioned earlier. Now, what are these people? Are they in this? They seem to be in this cafe all day.
Yeah, no, they just kind of hang
Because
out.
when he comes back, it's the same people in there. It's not like.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to find out if this is an accurate representation of a truck stop.
It's more of a diner.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, it's
got a pool
reminds
table.
me of a diner or something. Yeah.
Catherine Quinlan was excellent in the Twilight Zone, the movie.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen that for a while, but do you want to see something really scary?
Yeah, I forgot about that. She's the mom of the kid that can.
Oh yeah, the kid that's
Has
you can't you don't want to cross.
Yeah.
JT was in Executive Decision with Kurt too. There you go.
Oh wow.
That's the last
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, I forgot about
But yeah, any big thriller of the 90s, wasn't it? Pretty much.
that. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Mike likes Last Night with the Devil. There you go.
Cool.
Do you like Executive Decision? It's kind of boring.
I haven't seen that in many moons. I do have it. I need to rewatch it though. I haven't.
It's all right. It's a good thriller.
Yeah.
It's a bit dated now, of course. Lee Evans. Oh, it's the star of Freeze Frame. Ah. JT Walsh is in Narrow Margin and Sniper with Tom Berenger. Exactly. Let's have a look. He was in everything, wasn't he? Bless him. But yes, passed away in 98 at 54.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Shoot. Best known for Breakdown, Sling Blade, Needful Things, of course, yes. A Few Good Men, bloody hell, he was in everything. Pleasantville, Negotiator. Right, said that one. Nixon. Episodes of The X-Files. Outbreak, Miracle on 34th Street. The Client, The Last Abduction. Needful Things, I said. Red Rock West, of course. I love that one.
Mm-hmm.
Loaded Weapon 1. Hoffa. Backdraft, we said. The Russia House. Misery. Oh, he's uncredited in that. He's got a small part. Crazy People. The Grifters. Dad. Wired. Big Picture. Tequila Sunrise. Good Morning Vietnam. Tin Men. And I think that's about it. I know.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah. So here we go. Now his JT Walsh has got to pretend he knows nothing. He just points ahead of him, and there's a Winnebago coming at him. Oh yes, they made a remake of Executive Decision with Michael Dudikoff in the 90s. It is pretty much a rip-off, yes. Not than a remake. I do like Unlawful Entry. I think I've only seen it once or twice though. It is great, yes.
It's funny that he's got the Jeep going now.
Yeah. But he spent all his money on. But it does help him out a lot in this film.
Yeah.
I love how he's acting like, I've never met you before. People used to say Escape from New York would be amazing with a big budget. Escape from LA is exactly that, and it's crap.
I guess I like Escape from New York because it's darker. You know, it seems like it all takes place at night, and it just makes it better. It kind of hides a lot of stuff too because it's lower budget. But
well, yes, they
is
were very
better.
lucky that St. Louis had burned down, so they could film there, weren't they?
Yeah.
But they did a lot more inventive stuff with a lower budget. Like what is it? The grid, computer grid of the city as he flies in at the beginning is just black models with fluorescent tape on. So
yeah,
with the light shone on them, so they light up.
Yeah, a lot of practical effects and stuff.
And then in the Escape from LA, you get the shark from Jaws at Universal Studios pop up at the screens. Big Trouble in Little China is probably my favorite Jack Russell film ever, Jack Burton. That I'm gonna have to agree with.
I don't know. I think I would have to go with The Thing.
I know everyone loves The Thing, but
yeah, there's a lot of good ones.
Although I would go Captain Ron as well.
Yeah, Captain Ron.
He
was actually pretty good in Overboard with Goldie Hawn. That was not bad.
Yeah, that was one that got a gender swapped remake.
Yeah, I used to love that when I was a kid.
Yeah, that was great. I always watch that loads. Yeah, because he can do comedy and serious. Tequila Sunrise is a very serious thriller. And then Backdraft, and then he just jumps straight to comedy. There's Rex Lynn. So you never can tell if he's in on it. Because he's the one that usually plays a bad guy. The boy with the hot rod will help. Oh, don't trust him. Yes, that's it. Rush Hour he's in. Thank you. And Cliffhanger. Charles Callahan from Dante's Peak around the same time as JT Walsh did. Oh, Charles Callahan, wasn't he in The Thing? He's the one that head comes off and crawls away, wasn't it? He's the one that dies on a bridge as it disappears in the flood.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, nudie magazine on his bed. These truck drivers. Ah, yes. Thank you, Mike.
Disgraceful.
The director has done some good things. But yes, he did go on to direct Terminator 3. but compared to the others. But he has done, apart from this and Terminator 3, U-571, the submarine
Yeah.
thriller, although
With,
none of it's based on fact. Surrogates with Bruce Willis. That wasn't a bad film where people use robots that look like them to go around and do stuff while they lay in bed. And there was something else. Yeah, a few other films he's been involved with. House at the End of the Street. Flight of the Black Angel. I don't know that one. Beverly Hills Body Snatchers. Sounds fun.
Yeah, the score was done by Basil
Yes.
Doris.
He of
He did
RoboCop.
Conan, Conan the Barbarian and stuff. That's one of my favorite scores by him.
yeah, I looked him up after I saw him in this, but unfortunately, yeah, he's passed away about 20 years ago now.
Yeah.
There you go. He worked with him. Russia Breakdown. There you go.
Yeah, RoboCop, Red Dawn.
Yes.
Starship
This probably is the
Troopers.
last. Oh, everyone's saying this is the last decent Kurt movie. Yeah. And this is over 25 years ago. Surely not. Let's have a look. What's he done?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's on that TV show Legacy, Monarch Legacy of Monsters. I haven't seen that yet. He's in some of the Fast and Furious recent ones. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I think it's only a small part. The Hateful Eight. People like that.
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Oh, he was pretty good as the stunt guy in that one Tarantino movie. What was his name?
Death Proof.
Yeah, Death Proof as something.
Yeah,
Mike.
he's good in that. I don't like anyone else in it, apart from Mary Elizabeth Winstead in a cheerleader costume.
Yeah, Stuntman Mike.
Yes, Bone Tomahawk. People, that's
Oh yeah, he's good in that. Yeah,
gruesome film.
Yeah.
Yeah, Death Proof, Poseidon remake, Sky High. That was pretty good. But yeah, I can Dark Blue we mentioned earlier, Vanilla Sky. Yeah, so compared to his 80s output, but he is getting on, I guess. Yes, Charles was in the thing. There we go. Thank you, Ian. Welcome.
Yeah. I can't forget his work on the Smurfs movie that's coming out.
I didn't see that on the list. Maybe heart attack. Yeah, that's usually what happens to people. Men of that age, isn't it? Right. So
yeah, he was in Guardians of the Galaxy Part 2, Volume 2.
So there's nothing special to his part in that.
Yeah, he's just
de-aged him. De-aging didn't look half bad.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so because he's only got the shitty cell phone from the 90s in this, so there's no way to find his wife or call anyone or anything.
Yeah.
And the police aren't any help, but like they say, your wife could just run away with someone.
Yeah, he's having a bad day.
Kurt Russell was in Silkwood as well. See,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it said he was just a policeman in Misery, so I think he was a very small part. So, him and Goldie Hawn are proof that Hollywood marriages can survive. Indeed, unless it's all a sham for the cameras.
Yeah,
but I think they've been together since the mid-80s, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. At least, yeah.
Yeah, he did Terminator 3 and U-57 or whatever it's called. Escape from New York soundtrack is a work of art. Yes, it is. I think I haven't seen Das Boot, any of the versions.
Yeah,
I don't think.
It's good. Yeah, Das Boot's good. And
you have to put the effort in, though, because it's like, I think the theatrical cut was about 2 hours, wasn't it? And then it's like a 6-hour miniseries or something.
Yeah, there's a long version, but I like the other one, U-571.
Yeah, that was a straightforward thriller where they have to get on this submarine.
Yeah.
And get the decoding device.
Yeah.
Das Boot is much better.
Das Boot.
But yes, Hunt for October I can watch anytime. That's a good one. From Die Hard director John McTiernan.
Mm-hmm.
And Russian Sean Connery.
Yeah.
Oh yes, Crimson Tide. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yes, Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was his comeback, really, wasn't it? It was. Didn't have much major releases before then.
I don't know. I kind of consider the Hateful Eight though. It's like,
Well, I don't think it was a massive hit, was it? It was very popular with people and got good reviews.
yeah, yeah. As far as a hit, yeah.
And then they released it an extended cut on Netflix, didn't they, as a TV show or a series?
It's just a longer version. Yeah.
Yes, but peak was in Tango and Cash. Pee-wee.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of missing people go in this. A lot of children in that poster, so I don't think, because it never explains how many people this gang has kidnapped in its time. Oh, saw Escape from New York on its re-release in the cinema. The music sounded amazing. Yes, I bet it did. Nice. Ooh. See, I think 3,000 Miles to Graceland. Is it Kurt Russell and Kevin Costner?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, I think it was slated on release, but everyone says it's good. I keep forgetting to watch it. Hunt for Red October is definitely a great film. Yes, it is. Flet's here. Good evening, sir. So I'm on his channel next Sunday, I believe. I think I got it as. We're doing top 15 horror movies of the 70s.
Cool. I need to check out his channel.
Definitely do. Check out everyone's channels, because Mike has a soft spot for Mr. Majestic and his Get Off My Melons.
Yes. My melons, my melons.
So then he goes badass on everyone. No, oh yeah, because he's got this woman in the toilet being sick everywhere, and for some reason everyone in the restaurant knew it. Ooh, I don't like the new Escape from New York cover art for the 4K. That's the trouble. They go all fancy with some of these 4Ks, don't they? I'm going to watch U57 tonight. Good for you. That's a good one ping only. Yes. You heard me. One ping.
One ping.
Yes. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I hated Death Proof.
Yeah.
I've given it 2 or 3 tries now.
Mhm.
And even the action I don't like, but yeah, Kurt Russell's good in it. And I just, because it has like the 4 annoying women, then it kills them off, and then you get 4 more annoying women.
Yeah.
Or 3 annoying women in Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
I mean, I like Tarantino, but I don't like go crazy for everything he does. You know, but, you know, he does something interesting all the time.
That happened a lot in the 90s. I think he peaked in the public at Kill Bill, and then after Kill Bill 2, the public sort of lost interest in him. The general public, I think, because he never had something as big a hit as that. I don't think. Even Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I don't think made a whole lot of money in the cinema.
I don't know. Django Unchained was pretty decent, and
yeah, that was. I guess that was a big one for him.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah.
Oh, there's no reason in the background with his. What is that? Firebird of sorts.
Yeah. Trans Am.
Cinema Creep has a good horror channel.
Cinema Creep. I'll have to check out Cinema Creep too.
Plenty of creeps on YouTube.
Creepies.
All right. Did you see her? Is he acting backwards on purpose, or is he lulling him into a false sense of security?
Yeah, he got me the first time I saw this. It was like, I didn't believe it, you know, and then all of a sudden he was like, "Urgh."
I'm not sure, because it takes a lot of things to be in place for this plan, for them to get these plans to work. If they kidnap a woman, then they hold her for ransom, then they have to get the money off the bloke, and then I guess they kill both of them. Is their normal way of doing it, but
yeah, they didn't intend to who they went up against this time. Kurt Russell, throw a monkey wrench into the works.
But Yeah, does the bartender know?
I don't know. I think he might be in on it.
Yeah, because there's was it 3 in the gang, 4 in the gang, but apparently they never all meet up in the film together.
Yeah, towards the end, it's at least 4 or 5 people.
Yeah. And then he's off again. Because anyone that saw the trailer think, oh, where's all this action from the trailer? It all comes through at the end.
Yeah,
He needs a CB.
yeah.
This is
It's
Jack
right.
Byrne. I'm talking to whoever's listening. My wife's been kidnapped.
Breaker.
Did you ever have a CB?
No, actually, my dad had one a long time ago,
Oh, yeah.
like late 70s or something like that.
Yeah, there were people I knew had them in their cars and stuff.
Mhm.
Let me have a go on them.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Kid.
Uh-oh, he's been tricked. He is too trusting in this film, I guess. But
Yeah. But you're right. It does take a lot of stuff of them working together to make these.
because they have
go
to trick
off.
him, find him, trick him. Because they swap over to him.
Yeah,
doesn't-
get the road blocked and
Is he going to shoot at him or is he threatening him? Oh.
I'm trying to think what that guy's name is. The guy with the cowboy hat there.
So
can't
Kurt
remember.
Russell, sorry.
I can't remember who that is.
Kurt Russell was helicoptered in and out of areas for shooting, so he could be with his family in Los Angeles at night.
Oh wow.
His contract had a 12-hour turnaround, meaning Kurt had to be home for at least 12 hours before leaving again to go back on set. A private car would pick up Kurt Russell at home, drive him to the airport, where he would take a private jet to a regional airport, which was nearest to where the crew was filming. And then a helicopter would bring Kurt from the regional airport right to his makeup trailer. And the crew would film with Kurt for an hour before lunch. And then at around 4 p.m., they would have to stop shooting when the helicopter arrived to take Kurt home.
Man.
Which, considering he's in most of the movie.
Yeah, that's a lot of work there.
Yeah. Oh, I think he peaked with Pulp Fiction, and it was all downhill from there. His second film, but was he only made 9 so far in 30 years?
Yeah, he says he's going to make one more, and that's it.
Well, yeah, you better crack on. Every time he tries to make one, the script gets released online.
Yeah.
I think that happened to Hateful Eight and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and they had to rewrite the thing, which delayed him again. So yeah, Kurt Russell is doing a lot of his own stunts here, because you see him driving earlier, and then you see him skidding around, and that's him in the picture, and then he's underwater, floating in the Jeep.
Yeah.
The only reason he worked in executive position is just because of Steven Seagal and Van Damme didn't and hated to work with each other. There you go. I would like to see those two together.
Mm-hmm.
Mike's trying to remember the last Mon Hon film he saw where the female lead wasn't a lesbian, and he's not joking. I think Hollywood says that 90% of all women are lesbians.
Yeah.
But judging by the videos I watch, it's true.
Yeah. You may have something there.
Oh, yes. Kurt Russell was in a movie called Used Cars back in,
Yeah.
was that late 70s? That was
I think it was the early 80s.
early 80s. Yeah, it probably was 81. With
Mhm.
who directed that? Robert Zemeckis and Bob Gale
Oh, yeah.
wrote and Zemeckis directed it
Yeah.
before, but it was a flop. It was a very good film.
Yeah.
Rival car salespeople. Yeah, there's Kurt swimming in the river. I think there's only a few obvious stunt doubles in this. and we get to see one of them in a minute. But that's Kurt going through the rapids. You can see him there. And then I think the dangerous bit in the rapids is someone else.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, somewhat sorry for Rutger Hauer. He started in a BBC submarine thriller called Hostile Waters with Mark Sheen. I don't think anyone hardly remembers it. Evening. Doesn't ring a bell for me. But yeah, if you look at Rutger Hauer's 90s films, there's a lot of them. He did 2 or 3 a year at least. But they were all like straight to video, low budget affairs, unfortunately.
Yeah, the Hitcher, I think, is getting ready to come out on 4K.
Oh, yes, that's coming soon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hopefully they won't mess that up and it'll look gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Nicholas has seen Hostile Waters. He liked it. I forgot Body Snatchers. It was good. Which one? I guess that's the one from the 90s. All in the Reflexes. Yeah, there you go. So the pack of donuts is floating away, which is a reminder to him in a minute. There you go. 1980, says Ramon. Welcome, Ramon. How are you?
Oh,
Thanks for joining us again. Yeah, there you go. Rutger Hauer's movies went to shit somewhere around 96. Hostile Water should have been better known. Oh, yeah. Martin Sheen, Max von Sydow, Rutger Hauer. That's a nice cast, yes. Everyone knows it except me. Kurt Russell in Tombstone was his best role, in my opinion. And one that he ghost directed, allegedly.
Yeah, it's hard to beat him in that one. He's really good.
Yeah. Oh, all this talk of escape from films. Of course, there's a third escape from film, which is John Carpenter's Ghosts of Mars. With was it Ice Cube as a Snake Plissken?
Yeah, Ice Cube. That was during the period where every movie was in. He was an angry guy. He was always angry. The angry black guy.
Yes. And no one's angrier than Ice Cube. Maybe Ice-T sometimes. Where has that gone? Why can't I find Body Snatchers?
Yep.
There it is.
I always forget that was wasn't that a Carpenter movie?
Yeah, Ghost of Mars was Carpenter.
Yeah.
Back when I guess he never really recovered from Escape from LA. In the Mouth of Madness, I think that was around that time, but didn't do well financially. Oh yeah, $90,000. They got their answer. Blindside by Rutger Hauer. It's a great movie from '93. And Hobo with Shotgun was only good for the song at the end. If you know, you know.
Oh yeah, that's what I was trying to think of. Yeah, I was trying to think of Hobo with Shotgun. Yeah.
Yes, they did. Well, I guess no one after the Escape from LA bombed. It would be very hard for them to make a third film, but so they had to make a even lower budget film.
Yeah, I don't know.
Got Natasha Henstridge and Jason Statham. Good, Bad, and the Ugly, or Once Upon a Time in the West? That's a question for Mike.
Man, that's a hard one. I flip flop on those being my favorites. I might have to go with the Good, Bad, and the Ugly just because it was the first one I saw first.
Yeah,
but I don't know. It depends on what day you ask me.
Next time I won't ask you again.
Yeah.
The BBC spent quite a bit on Hostile Waters. I still have my BBC video copy. Now I'm going to have to check it out. I brought a piece of paper up to make notes, but then I didn't bring a pen. Now, have you ever been to one of these small towns like this? It's just like one road through the town and then that's it? Because they seem to have a bank, a supermarket, and everything, but it's just like one tiny area of buildings in the middle of the desert.
Yeah.
Oh, Ron Silver died in 2009. I wondered why I hadn't seen him in ages. Yeah, Rutger Hauer's 80s films are Blade Runner, Hitcher, Nighthawks, Lady Hawk. Once Upon a Time is the one for Ian.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Gregor's here. Good evening, Gregor. Oh, and Mike watched Trancers today. Trancers is a great series.
I never did see the Trancers. I never did any of those. Yeah.
Very low budget sci-fi. I think the first one was late 80s.
Yeah.
And then I think there's 6 altogether and a few shorts with Tom Thomason. They're good fun. Ah, yes, Flesh and Blood. I got a copy of that on VHS. That's Paul Verhoeven's first English-speaking film.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trancers an 80s classic. Terrified me as a kid. Yeah. Yes, Kurt Russell was in a lot of great stuff. Shiltwood Dark Blue, The Mean Season, yes. That's a good one. And From Awful Entry to Soldier, Tequila Sunrise. I watched every movie he did in the 80s, 90s. Great actor. He certainly is. Gives everything he's got in everything he does.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like one of those actors. That's why he's the best thing about Soldier, even though he doesn't speak. Yes, The Mean Season is underrated. I got that on VHS. That's a serial killer thriller from the 80s, where he's a newspaper reporter and the killer gets in touch with him. But if you watch it now, it's like you think it's just full of cliches. But back when it came out, it was the one creating them. Bicycle Shop. To be fair, I wanted to escape from Ghosts of Mars.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
I think I've seen it a couple of times. Give it a chance.
Yeah, around the same time that came out, and then there was the one that the other guy made. They were similar. Ghosts of Mars and gosh, what's the other one? That can't think of his name. Neither one of them are very good though.
Is it the Guy Pearce one?
No, it's gosh, what is it? Brian De Palma made it.
Mission to Mars.
Mission to Mars, I think.
Yeah. Not forgetting Russell's, yes, his brilliant Disney career. We were talking about some of those that we couldn't remember what they were called, but without Disney, there would be no Kurt. That is true. Same with Jeff Bridges with his dad's films and TV shows. Kurt Russell was in Swing Shift. I saw that. I think, Dr. Impossible sent me that one.
Oh, yeah.
Spielberg film, isn't it? No, that's the other one. Badlands. No, which one? Sugarland Express, I'm thinking of. Not Swing Shift. I always confuse Swing Shift with Sugarland Express.
Yeah, Sugarland, yeah.
But that's where she met Kurt Russell, I believe. It's about a woman who works in a factory whose husband's gone off to war, and she meets and falls in love with another guy.
Yeah.
But then I think the husband comes back from war. Texas is here. He's got some tapes he would like to return. Well, it is now 5 to 10. The shop is closing in 5 minutes, and you're supposed to return the tapes by 6 p.m. So you will be fined 4 hours.
Do you have a drop-off slot where you can just drop it into the...
No, because if they can drop them off, they don't get fined.
Oh, okay.
They might drop them in at 6:05, and I won't see it. I know they were late. Oh, Bird and a Wire is fun as well, yes. Goldie Hawn comedy with Mel Gibson, who was Kurt's co-star in Tequila Sunrise.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, yes. Yes, Howard got a new audience in Batman Begins. Yes. Because everyone, when they said, Rutger Hauer's going to be in Batman Begins, everyone was making assumptions on who he'd be playing. I like Bird Noir. Yes, that's a good one. Hobo with a Shotgun's opening theme is copied straight out of Mark from the Devil.
Mark the Devil, yeah.
Is that on purpose? Mr. Dan and Horace here. Good evening. Or
Hello,
good afternoon.
Mr. Dan.
Yeah, this bit's really good because you don't know and you never find out if this guy sitting next to him in the bank is on their team, I don't think. He just looks shady. And he's trying to max out his credit cards and all he can get is $9,000. I still own the Barefoot Executive on rental VHS. Bloody hell. Mr. Dan loves this movie. I don't think I've met anyone that doesn't like this film so far.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Would make a good double bill with Shakedown or Blue Jean Cop. It was Demi. Thank you. I finished the Bloodthirst series with Don Wilson lately. It's about 8 or 9 of those films, isn't it? It's a decent martial arts series, but Northern greatest thing. Not the greatest thing I've ever seen. But yeah. Mr. Wilson has said he'd come on my channel, but he's impossible to get hold of. Like he'll put a comment on Facebook, and I say, "Can I interview you?" And he says, "Yes, contact me by email." So you do, and then he never replies. The same thing happened. I've been after him for like over a year and a half now since I got his email address the first time.
Yeah.
And then I followed him on WhatsApp. I got his phone number, but I said the only thing I can do is phone him. But he's in America.
Yeah.
I walked all the way to the UK. Jeez, there you go. All the way from Texas. Yes, The Hitcher is a unique film. Love it. Because the remake isn't too bad. I know it just follows the same stuff, but
yeah,
Sean
it's hard to beat
bad.
Yeah, it's hard to beat the first one though.
Yeah, it is just a remake. The gender swapped. Mission to Mars. That's it. If I was paying attention. Still remember Russell and Disney's The One and Only genuine original family band. But he was nothing more than a kid, but a nifty actor like another actress. Oh yes, of course Jodie Foster came from Disney as well, didn't she? Until she was playing 14-year-old hookers. Yes, Ghost of Mars was lame Carpenter film, just like Vampires. Both lame, but not bad, but lame. Vampires has such a big start that it can't compete with it.
Yeah.
That was the problem with that film.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I like vampires better than Ghost of Mars.
It just can't keep up with the slaughter at the beginning.
Mm.
There we go. Where is everyone? This town is deserted. Ring, ring. Would you ever answer a payphone?
I don't know.
Whenever anyone's answering it just gets them into more trouble, doesn't it?
well, if I find a payphone nowadays and it's ringing, I will answer it. Just it's got to mean something.
Yes, because like phone booth.
Mm-hmm.
Get your ass to Mars. Get your ass to Mars. Get your ass to Mars. 2 weeks. Yes, we're not watching Total Recall, YouTube. Yes, it is a shame JT Walsh passed away. Great actor he is.
Yeah, so memorable and everything.
Yes. Always. I don't think he played the bad guy so many times. It was hard to see him as a nice guy if he was in anything. He's always a policeman or authority figure, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there really isn't anybody in that town. For real.
One truck goes past, that's about it. Yes. Keaton is Batman. There you go. I agree. The Last Days on Mars with Liv Schreiber is good from 2013. Don't know that one. Break down, shake down, you're busted. Yeah. So yes, we're getting near the hour mark. He's been through the ringer in this.
Oh yeah.
This is another. Yeah, it's one of the reasons this film wouldn't work here is because all your money's the same size and color, where ours is all different sizes and colors.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So you'd instantly know if something was wrong with the money, rather than because there's a big time jump here where they've been given the money in singles and a couple of hundreds. Dusty, deserted, small-town America is truly menacing. It's a feeling that if something goes wrong, all the locals gang together and there's nobody who will help you. There is a lot of these small towns that are like that, isn't there?
Yeah.
In films, anyway.
Yeah.
We're just good, God-fearing townsfolk. But I don't know how they'd treat out-of-towners. It's been very rough with Kurt there.
Yeah, roughing him around. This next scene is good though. He's trying to get out of the truck. I like that scene. Finally gets up there. Gets in the lead finally.
Let's have a look at that. We missed it at the beginning, but J.T. Walsh's truck is visible in the background behind Earl when he first approaches Jeff at the gas station. This was the J.T. final film to be released while he was alive. Apparently, Jonathan Moss records his wife overhearing conversation in the theatre bathroom after a test screening, where people were talking how the movie was incredibly stressful. That was good to hear for a suspense thriller, but they mentioned that they gave the film a terrible score because it was so stressful.
That's the whole point, lady.
Oh yes, like Vampires is better than Ghosts of Mars, but only because of James Woods, really.
Yeah.
Robinson Crusoe Mars is a cheesy Mars movie with a small planet from the real Batman, Adam West.
Oh yeah, that is true. Yeah.
Oh yes, Red Planet with Peter Graves. I was thinking, that's the Red Planet with Val Kilmer that came out at the same time as Mission to Mars. Singles. What the hell is that? So tough you can stab him in the shoulder and still fights back. Yes, most phone boxes in the UK now have a heart attack machine in them instead. Resuscitators.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we have them. Like every town or village has them in the old red phone boxes, or they have books in them now that people give away. Take a book, leave a book, sort of thing.
Well, at least they didn't remove them all,
Yeah.
Very iconic in a way.
Yeah. You can buy the red phone boxes here, but they cost you a lot of money. Oh, Beetlejuice is still number one. Martin Keaton and Tom Cruise are the king of the 80s comebacks.
Yeah.
Give the people what they want, 80s films.
Just give people good movies, period. And they'll come to the theater. Ooh.
Yeah. There's very few actors at the moment that are caliber of either Kurt Russell or Tom Cruise or Michael Keaton, are there? No. Yeah, MC Gainley is a great villain too. He is. He was in Lost, and he was another one that was always in these 90s thrillers. Is he still with us? Yes, he is. He's in Con Air, Club Dread, Wild Hogs, the Dukes of Hazzard remake. Still making films, TV. What's he most famous for? He's still working loads of stuff.
Oh wow, yeah.
Are we there yet? Terminator 3.
Well, he was in all kinds of stuff. The Mighty Ducks.
The Haunting, as Large Man. The TV shows. I don't know. There was a Magnificent Seven TV series. Connor breakdown. Yeah, there we go. The Fan with Robert De Niro and Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, he was
Well,
in
the-
Django Unchained too. I didn't know that.
Ah. Yeah. Mighty Ducks, as you said. Yeah, pretty much anything that need a big tough guy. Here we go. Now, Rex Lynn, don't trust anyone. And then Con Air and Sideways is in, says Nicholas.
Mm.
Evening Wigan Cult Film Club. Good. I'm glad he's here because I was going to say. I forgot to message him about it. Hopefully he's on for this Thursday for 80s children's TV show with puppets. I agree. Retroactive. James Belushi is a really good sci-fi road thriller in the desert. Ooh, I don't know that one. But Ramon says it is. That's it. Yeah, there you go. He had a good role in An Innocent Man too. That combat look, yes. Now, does Rex here? What's his name? Rex. Does he make it? The sheriff? Because he gets shot in the shoulder, and then Kurt Russell calls for help, but he's probably a good few hours from anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, we find out like the cop, he isn't in on it or anything. So it's cool.
You never see if you never hear if he makes it.
Yeah.
Because it's got quite a low body count, this film. I've lost my page now. I think Kurt Russell's hair's getting longer in this as it goes on, though. So he's set over one day so far.
Yeah. It's from all the stress. He's got like stress growing.
Mike prefers this over the Vanishing remake because I think it was either last year or the year before I watched The Vanishing and The Vanishing remake, and despite the only main difference is the American one has a happy ending.
Yeah. I think I've seen both of them, but I haven't seen either one in a long time.
I dropped out, did I?
Oh, I can hear you.
No? Okay. I got a network warning.
Yeah.
That dog coming back in, I hear him sneaking around.
Yeah. Need to clip their nails a little bit.
Yeah, and a little book borrowing hotspots. That's it. That's what our phone boxes are now. I have to say, this is a really underappreciated thriller. Yeah, people love it and say it's great, but not many people talk about it unless it's mentioned.
Yeah.
But you brought this up, didn't you?
What, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember. I don't think it was.
Yeah, I think you said 90s thrillers.
Yeah.
Or
What comes to mind?
suspense or something. Yeah. And I thought, let's do Breakdown.
Yeah, with a good one. So this is my VHS copy. It's got a little number 900 on the top because it's from the family video collection. So they've bought a retail and then passed it off as a rental from the Leicestershire County Council Library.
Pretty cool.
This is a bit vanishy, yes. Vanishing E. There's a lot of trucks there. All right, we're in the last half hour. This is where the action ramps up. So, yeah, everyone's standing around as he's running past trying to catch this truck. Yeah, I think. Do you see his face? I think. Yeah, you don't see Kurt Russell's face for a bit when he's under the truck.
Yeah. It's a very physical movie. Though.
Yes. One drop and he's under the wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's probably a real stuntman there hanging on. Or tied on, I should say.
Yeah.
And the only person that sees him is a kid. Look at that poor child in a 10-hour journey and he not tablet or our phone to play with.
I know. Poor
How did we
kid.
cope back then?
I know, right?
Yeah, The Vanishing is pretty similar. A woman gets kidnapped, and then the bloke has to look for her. The Vanishing sucks. You should watch our, yes, I am Dutch, the original Spoorloos. But yes, the original Vanishing is better
Yeah, that's what I've always heard too.
because it's got a not happy ending. Spoilers. Has there been a bigger franchise quality dip than T2 to T3? No, most of them slowly go down, don't they?
Yeah.
No, that is probably the biggest because it's never peaked again since then. Yeah, but that is Kurt Russell. I don't think they cheated. I think that truck is moving with him on because they could just have the background moving, I guess. But
Yeah, I think it's really moving. Yeah.
yeah, it would be easier for them just strap him on and have the truck moving. But yeah, that's a stunt man there. Stupid HD. Arlington Road is a good one. Yes, that's another good thriller.
Oh yeah.
With Jeff Bridges this time. Yes, I saw it in the cinema too. Left the cinema all sweaty. Yeah, that is a suspenseful one. Gabe Cash wouldn't have got this stress. No, channel his Gabeness. That might be a truck with a wind machine, though.
Yeah, or it's up on like a trailer, you know.
Yeah, but then cut to a real stuntman who, yeah, who's probably not got any cables that they digitally removed. Oh, surely you would be saying Halloween 2 to 3, given that you're not in it. No, Michael Myers is left out of Halloween 3. Clear and Present Danger and Patriot Games, The Fugitive, 6 Days and Nights. 6 Days, 7 Nights, Frantic. Bunch of great Harrison Ford films, yes. I'm not sure about 6 Days, 7 Nights, but see. Now, he's home with his wife. Does she know what's going on?
I think she does.
Kurt Russell comes in later. She sort of acts shocked when he's telling her the story, what's happened, but then she either doesn't want to change stuff or doesn't mind Kurt Russell being shot because she goes on her husband's side. But
yeah, she either does know or she just takes his side immediately. You know,
I think my wife would hand me in.
Yeah. There you go. There he is.
Take him away, boys. George Sluizer's original is the tops. I still distracted by British dire accent in the Fox film. Yes, whatever he's doing in that film. It might be a Dutch accent. Mosquito Coast is a good Harrison Ford movie.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Go play with this Swiss Army knife, young lad. But yeah, I used to watch Mosquito Coast a lot as a kid. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's a very serious film.
Yeah, kind of underrated.
I think they made a TV show of it recently. Or it had the same name, I should say. I don't know if it was based on the same book or whatever it was. And of course, the horrible change of the ending for the remake. Yes, that's what they say about all these American remakes in the 90s when they were remaking foreign films. They always ruined the ending and made it happy endings. What is it with you Americans? The original director did make the remake, didn't he? And then the studios, of course, made him change the ending to make it more pleasing to the Midwest.
Yeah. We must have a happy ending.
Yes. Good must triumph over evil. Yes, Harrison Ford turned to comedy early on in his career with a Star Wars Holiday Special.
Gosh.
And we'd like to thank everyone for joining us on this life day. He does. Michael Myers does have a little cameo on the TV in Halloween 3 as the immortal classic. Hey, Slipknot fans here. Zip. XS1. Hang on, is great. Oh, yes. It's better than XS2, which is a gigantic quality drop. But then it does come up again for part 3 and then drops again for the rest.
Yeah, part 3 is pretty decent.
Mm. But yeah, what is that? XS1, XS2, XS3. And then there's the 2 other prequels.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's this legacy sequel last year. Or was it this year? That's Hollywood for you. There's very few crossover foreign movies that stay moderately intact. Hollywood also are benches when it are vultures when it comes to picking the flesh of European movies. They made a lot of French remakes of comedies in the 80s, I found out, but like Three Fugitives and Three Men and a Baby. So at least the comedies, I think, had happy endings. So you've got two boxes full of cameras there. So that's supposed to show you how many people they've kidnapped and killed.
Yeah, quite a few.
But they keep the cameras and they don't sell them or something? Or is that their retirement plan?
Maybe they're listed on eBay.
I think you can see the harness on them around. So you can see the harness. Controversial opinion, but I've never really liked Harrison Ford that much. Oh dear. That is controversial.
Yeah.
But yeah, as a child, I even loved Blade Runner. I didn't understand it, but two of my favorite Harrison Ford movies are Witness and Presumed Innocent. Yes, I watched Presumed Innocent a few months ago because the TV series came out, so I thought I'd compare them. Yeah, it's a good thriller, that one, and Witness is great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really like Witness.
Luckily, I got the VHS this year. Maybe we could do that next time.
Yeah.
Yes, you forget the same guy who did this also directed Terminator 3, says Sean. Welcome, Sean. But I'm guessing this was a $30 million film that he wrote, whereas Terminator was written for him and he was probably told what he could do with and what he can't do. The Fugitive, with Harrison Ford, great thriller there. And McGinley. I call him McGinley because of the actor from Scrubs, MC Gainey. I guess. Now wrong with a happy ending. Yes, this is about a film happy ending, not a personal one. Keep your filth to yourselves. So this is a good bit because it shows his wife. But if he goes down now, he's a dead man. Oh, but she sees him. Or she sees an eye. Have you ever seen Harrison Ford in Universal's Heroes with Henry Winkler? The film is pretty good.
I don't think I have either.
I know he's got a small part in like Apocalypse Now. He was in is it Force 10 from Navarone? The sequel.
Yeah, the sequel.
And what's the George Lucas film? American not Pie.
American Graffiti.
That's it. Yeah. Frantic's not bad. It's one I didn't enjoy when it came out. I haven't seen it for a very long time.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty decent, but it's been a long time since I've seen it.
But yes, with He Who Shall Not Be Named.
Yes, the director. Yes.
Although we did Chinatown, so we can technically name him.
Oh yeah.
Regarding Henry, yeah, I never watched Regarding Henry. So where he gets the brain damage and has to learn how to be back to his old self, which he obviously can't.
Yeah.
I don't think Sabrina, which is a remake of a Humphrey Bogart film, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never saw that one either.
Yeah. I've never seen either one, actually.
No, I've never. I was going to say I've never seen either one, but never fancied it.
Yeah, I was never drawn to it.
The conversation. Is Ford in that? Oh, I missed the connection.
I want to say he does
he
have
has
a bit.
small role in the conversation. There you go.
Yeah, he has a little small part. Yeah.
Can't remember that. Chinatown. All I was saying. Lol. Presumed Innocent was a solid Ford film. The late Raul Julia. Yes. I liked a number of films, including Coppola's Escape Artist. I don't know Escape Artist. I know Raul Julia from Clint Eastwood's The Rookie and Addams Family and Street Fighter was my level.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yes, we had a sitcom here in the 80s called After Henry, where Prunella Scales from Faulty Towers. I think her husband died or left her, and then she's on her own. So they made a comedy. But yeah, Regarding Henry is a Harrison Ford film. The Frisco Kid. I still need to watch that.
Yeah, I haven't. I haven't seen it yet.
I think it's a sort of light comedy western, isn't it?
Yeah. With Gene.
He was in Working Girl. Yes, I watched Working Girl for the first time this year or last year. Yeah, it is pretty good. Manley Griffith and Sigourney Weaver. Never fancied it when it came out. What Lies Beneath. What Lies Beneath, yes. The film Robert Zemeckis made while Tom Hanks lost weight for Castaway. It's a very good Hitchcock-style thriller with some supernatural twists. Ruined by Scary Movie 2. Ramon likes The Frisco Kid. It's worth a watch. I need to get a pen.
Yeah, I have that one. I need to watch it, though.
That's the trouble with 2 watch piles.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Raul Julia is so good in Street Fighter. He did the film for his kids, even though he was dying of stomach cancer. Bless him. Yeah, he gave that his. Apparently, yeah, he'd be like sitting, resting, and between takes and being very poorly, and then just go boom, full on when the cameras are rolling, which is bless him. But where are we? So yes, we're in the. This does get tense where he's in the kitchen and everyone's got guns just because it's America, and the kid's got a gun. Yeah, I didn't see that the other day, but a lot of the kitchenware has the black and white cow symbol on it.
Looks like he would have a. Looks like he'd have a fancier house, all the stuff he's ripping off and stuff.
Working Girl is good in time. It's stupid, but good rags to riches. 80s capitalism. Yeah, it's a bit like Secret of My Success, where a person that's clever does eventually succeed in business. And I do have a bison dollars, but you can't see them right now. Where are they? Oh, beep! It brings my set down. They're there. But they're not worth it, I think. Cowboys and Aliens was good with Harrison Ford.
I missed that one.
I've seen it a couple of times. It's all right. Let me put my things back together. I should learn not to touch it. It's very delicate, like me. Yeah, that's not staying up. The magic is ruined. Don't look. Don't look. No, I don't like that. Right. Yeah, locking her in a refrigerator, that's a bit dangerous. Don't do that, kids. Yes, Julia was always the best Gomez Adams. No one's come close to him. That is true. God, I've still got the LP soundtrack of Working Girl. Bought it for our price in London. Bloody hell.
Oh wow.
That's good. Working Girl is great, but mute it when Christopher starts singing.
Mm,
So I don't remember being in the film. I guess stupid spiderwebs that stuck my chair. Oh, Expendable 3 has to be Ford's shittest film. He's only got about 3 scenes.
I think it's a paycheck. His paycheck movie.
Yeah. He seems to be doing a lot of that recently. I don't know if he's building for his family's future or something, because, yeah. An Indiana Jones film, and then he's in a Marvel film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Couple
the
of
Star Wars
Wars
movies
films.
he did.
Yeah. If Christopher is good enough for Lady Di, is good enough for us all, indeed. The People's Princess. Oh, yeah. See, 30,000 Miles to Graceland with Russell isn't bad. It's dumb, but fun. Is it Elvis is doing a heist? I can't remember now. But I haven't
Yeah,
seen
it's
it.
like, isn't it like a Elvis impersonator?
Yeah.
Or they're all dressed as Elvis or something like that.
Yeah, see, Mars is wrong. Ford's worst is Dial of Destiny. It's a shameful end to Indiana Jones, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is where the action kicks in now. So people are complaining that like it's dawn now, but then it's obviously midday by the time all the action happens. How did we get Harrison Ford for a breakdown? Exactly. Let's get back. Yes, Used Cars is a great Russell comedy. Kurt Russell. But yeah, like Overboard and Captain Ronnie's very good comedy timing. 6 Reasons of Kurt Russell, exactly. I don't think. No, he's never worked with Harrison Ford, has he?
I don't think so.
And I've not yet seen Harrison Ford's TV series 1923. I know it's a prequel to Yellowstone, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I haven't seen that either. Oh, look at that truck go through a caravan for real. He is crazy. Yes, Tango and Cash shout out, indeed. The last theatrical released big studio picture of the 80s. Don't piss off JT Walsh.
Nope.
Yeah, the car won't start until the last second. Now it turns into a chase movie.
Yeah, I think Kurt Russell needs a good nap after this.
Yes, because he is just going to collapse.
Yeah.
Because there was, hang on, as usual, I can't remember half the trivia of these things. There was an extended ending originally. They cut, I think the FBI turns up and let's see if I can find it before this film finishes. There's only 10 minutes left. Yeah, if you watch the trailer, this is where all the action is. So a body count of 4, as we don't know what happens to the sheriff.
I think he does.
He's left in the road. Someone's probably one of those things. It could be either someone comes along and helps him, or he gets run over by a truck.
Yeah, it looked like nobody was in the Firebird when he flew.
Yeah. I guess I'm probably Sven Thorson is doing the stunt work of the guy in there with the shotgun in the truck because he looks the same. Yeah, Kurt Russell says this was the most exhausting film he's ever made because his character's in a constant state of anxiety.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
There you go. So the original opening had Jeff Taylor as a photographer in an unnamed war-torn area. He blames himself for the death of a woman, and upon return to America, he quits freelancing and takes a job in San Diego, California, to get. That's why he's traveling. And then the film had an opening, more of an opening dynamic conversations between Jeff and his wife.
Yeah, this is a nail biter of a movie.
Yeah, this bit with the truck, and then the truck's being pushed off a cliff by the big truck, and then the wife gets her leg crushed, so she can't get out.
Yeah.
Nope. And then the truck. Yeah, how are you going to stop an 18-wheeler?
Oh man.
And yeah, they use some miniatures for the truck later on. I only noticed one of them. Just mentioned the movie's plot is similar to The Vanishing from 1993. Opened theatrically the same day as Austin Powers' International Man of Mystery.
Wow.
But didn't become a hit till video rentals. Nah. Typical. Can't find the bit where it says about the ending. Never mind. Oh,
no.
Right. Yes, Backdraft is a good film with Russell, and Henry Swanson from Big Trouble should have got his own movie. Henry Swanson's the game, and was it Good Times is my game? Yes, there is a Backdraft 2, if anyone wants to check it out. I think it's Kurt Russell's son from the film is now a investigator, but there's a lot more shootouts in that film for some reason. Is that a spin-off of Yellowstone? Yes, it is. Terry Hatcher in Tango Cash. Am I right? Yes, sexiest drum player ever. I would say yes. That's the hottest Terry was in Tango and Cash. Actually, what am I on about? Dial of Destiny. Shit. Yes, it is. There we go.
Yeah.
It's a very sad ending. Has ever been a film where someone tries to start a car and the car gets back wheel stuck in mud where it doesn't start, or just free in the same free in time. Cars always start in movies at the end, I guess. Yeah. You can't get past I guess it's suspense, but this film has enough suspense and it doesn't need it. Oh, here we go. They're looking at JT's eyes and they're looking Kurt's. He knows what's happening. Pulls the bastard down. And just in case he's still alive, because originally, there you can see the miniatures. Now it's HD, some of them. It was going to be Kurt Russell that dropped the truck on him. But they decided the wife's been through the ringer. She would probably do it.
Yeah. She needs to get some
Terry was
revenge.
firing. Cool Surface. Is that the one where she gets nude or topless? What Lies Beneath is a good horror film. Yes, it is. A car not starting is the most overused trope in film. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That and cat scares. Cats being in the fucking fridge. Cat being on top of the fridge. Cats being inside the cupboard somehow. And when have you ever been in a situation where you walk into a room with your own cat and it decides to jump at you? Meow.
Yeah.
Like Kato from the Pink Panther films. Oh, Star Wars. Oh. We're not getting into Star Wars versus Star Trek on this one. Oh, he's going to watch this again. Love this film. Yes, indeed. It's only 90 minutes. It flies by.
Yeah, it really does.
K-19. I have seen K-19 with Harrison Ford, where he's a Russian submarine captain, like his dad. Sean Connery, but it was and Liam Neeson's in that one, but
Yeah, I've seen that one too.
I've only seen it once. So I don't remember much about it. Love both, but as old, I watched Trek more. Yeah, I think I watched like Desperate Housewives like the first episode because Terry Hatcher was in it, but then it wasn't for me. Oh, he is still alive at the bottom of the ravine. There you go. So she puts it. I don't know what she puts in gear or something, and then squishes the bastard.
Yeah.
He did deserve it.
Yes, he did.
Kevin Bacon.
Squished.
That's a bacon sandwich now. The only trope I use more is sirens at the end of the film to signal there will be no more jump scares. That's true. Liam mentioned, make a note, yes. Liam gets a mention. I forgot to mention him earlier when someone said something. Wish I could find the interview he did with that. There we go. And happy ending. Oh, except I paused the VHS. And he's fired from his new job because he didn't turn up in time.
Man, yeah.
Because I always wonder, like these films where they've survived a load of horrific things and killings and stuff, and the legal ramification of what happens after. It's all happy that they survive, but
It's like the people, their new boss doesn't believe them. You know,
Yeah,
like, I went
exactly.
through all this, and it's like,
So yeah, there's Sven Thorsten, who's the only name I recognize there. But yeah, they'd be in. How do they prove everything that happened?
mhm.
They kill that guy. Are they going to admit that because she technically does murder him by releasing the truck onto his head?
Yeah.
So,
Great
yeah.
movie.
Yes, this was a big hit. It was well reviewed at the time. I think as my trailer, I think at the beginning had even Ebert liked it. It's got a 7.0 on IMDb, which is one of the highest I've ever seen.
It's a solid action suspense movie.
It's
you know?
got nothing but good reviews from everyone.
Yeah.
It's bloody hell. What did I say? 20. It's coming up to nearly 30 years old now.
Yeah.
But I was going to. Yeah, the budget was 30 million, which is chump change today. They could knock a thriller out anytime, couldn't they? And it did make 50 million worldwide, which was quite big. But then again, it took off again on VHS, of course.
Mhm.
But there is a lot of special effects in this. Like the town earlier on is apparently a digital matte painting from a distance.
Yeah.
But
that's
yes,
cool.
Bone Tomahawk. I've only watched that once, and I've no desire to watch it again.
Yeah, it's pretty gory in a way.
Yeah,
I like it though. It's pretty.
it
cool,
is a
though.
great film, yes. But just that one bit
Mhm.
is what everyone remembers it for.
Mhm.
It was fairly successful, yes, for a low-budget thriller from Dino De Laurentiis, whatever it is. I can never pronounce that name.
Terry's
Check out
Hatch,
Heaven's
eh?
Prisoners if you want to check out Terry's Hatch. How dare you, Mike Wells? I wish Russell would play Snake one more time. Yeah, Old Man Snake would be good. I think if you see him in interviews, he's still got plenty of game.
Mhm.
He does look.
I think they could do another one better.
Because
than
it
the
doesn't
second
have to be $150 million budget for a Snake Plissken film, does it?
one.
As every film seems to be in that area these days.
Yeah. $500 million movie.
I was just checking. I didn't check on upcoming Kurt Russell because he hasn't done anything since that TV show. So he's got Monarch Legacy of Monsters, only 10 episodes. I never watched it. But the Smurfs movie, as you said, is in pre-production.
Yeah.
And then post-production, The Rivals of the Amazar King. So, no, unless that's the third film. Zombie Creeping Flesh has a cat scare where one jumps out of a zombie's belly. Make sure it makes perfect sense, that one.
Yeah.
That is the ultimate cat jump scare. Right, let's have a look who we got here. I would imagine a Brazilian deer terrier I could never see her with a thick thatch. Jesus Christ, they're lowering the tone tonight. A Brazilian all day long. Yes, have a nice night, Dutch, because yes, Ramon is an hour ahead of us, so it's bedtime. Hey, Brittany. Thanks for joining us. Unfortunately, it's at the end. Trimmed for me. I like things neat. Little landing strip for the Doctor. Yes, I heard John Carpenter wanted to do a third Snake movie. He does. He's too busy gaming these days, apparently, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, and he's been like touring his music too. Like,
yeah, because he did the Halloween trilogy. He did the music for, didn't he, recently? But he is getting on a bit.
Yeah, he is.
Didn't look like a Brazilian in Heaven's Prisoners, but it's blink and you'll miss it. Sir, they are talking about rude things. 10 points off Ian Grant's house for telling tales. It's a great movie. Yes. No worries. Next one. Hope you had fun. Yeah, I had fun. I think Mike likes the film.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's always fun watching it.
Yeah, it's a very quick 90 minutes, which is what you hope from a good film. Yes, Carpenter got treated by crap, so I don't blame him. Yeah, the studios were not good to him. Because they keep saying all these things about him coming back for other films he was going to be doing in the 90s and everything, but never did.
Yeah.
Solid movie. Haven't watched it in years. It's definitely worth a watch properly. Without Mike talking all over it.
I know, right? Just get pissed.
If you were in this theater right now, you'd be chucked out.
Yeah. Right on my ace.
But there we go. What's Mike got coming up? Westerns?
Tomorrow I'm doing a live stream with Jim from Jim's movie
yes.
channel with Kenny and Sean. Doing a live stream. I'm their guest tomorrow. We're going to talk about Westerns, yeah.
And what time is that going to be? I just imagine it's going to be midnight or 2 in the morning.
It's 7 o'clock Eastern time. So, yeah, it'd be kind of late over in the UK. Or getting late, yeah.
Yes, on a school night as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. We'll wish everyone a good night, because yes.
Yeah.
JT Walsh was definitely someone taken too soon. Great actor.
Yeah.
But I'll be back Wednesday night. What is it today? Monday. Wednesday night with the Fall Guy, talking about the 80s TV show.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
But yeah. So I got to go do some research now. Kurt Russell, the American James Bond. He wishes. Yeah, we'll see you next time, Ian. Thanks for joining us again.
Yep. See you.
And Dr. Impossible, Sean, Brittany, Michael Myers, Nicholas, and Ian. Mike, while he was here, and I would definitely take the money. Unless I could sell the donuts for $2 each. Then.
Yeah. And quickly, though, before they go stale.
Yes. Good morning, DMC Campbell. All the way over in New Zealand. But we are ending this. So good night, everyone. Take care. Yes.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, evening as it is for Mike. Take care. And I can press the button twice.